was going to college, I had two jobs. One was at Network Productions, a place I wanted a career because I was working with bands doing things I liked, and I had the opportunity to be creative. The other job was at the Vancouver Trade and Convention Center at Canada Place. I was a banquet waiter in the same area I worked my first job at Expo 86, the Canadian Pavilion. As a banquet waiter, we did mostly conventions, but I was also asked to work as a bartender for New Year's Eve 1989. I never worked as a bartender, and I was given a crash course on mixology, knowing the basics with rum, gin, vodka, and tequila. We had juices, soft drinks, and garnishes. People would purchase drink tickets, and there would be no cash or tips involved. We were told if someone looked underage, you could ID them. At one point in my line, I did have a young fellow that wanted a drink. He gave me his ticket and requested his drink. I asked him for his ID and he refused. I told him, no ID, no drink. And I also can call the manager to remove you from here. He gave me more attitude and I stood my ground. Then he made a threat that if I don't serve him a drink, he'll make my life a disaster. I said, excuse me? Then he pointed to the two men behind him and said, these bodyguards are RCMP. My dad is the Prime Minister of Canada, and I can do what I want. And if you don't serve me now, you'll be removed, and I'll make sure that you'll never have a decent life in Canada. I look at the men behind him, I look at him, and his arrogant attitude. At this point, I make the choice to let it go, give him his request, and move on. I can't imagine treating anyone like that. He went on to be a social media celebrity, his wife was good friends with royalty, and his kids were the ring bearer and flower girl for well-publicized weddings. It goes to show you that you never trust anyone in politics. It takes a certain level of sleaze to brown nose benefit yourself, go to sleep, and then look yourself in the mirror, and do it again and again and again.